Number 13,
Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA's celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jason Tatum.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Heat, the guard set is Rozier and Hero. Then there's Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4-man position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Highsmith. There's the pick. Rozier the pass to Highsmith. Now here's Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Jaquez. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to catch up with Eric Spoelstra a few minutes ago. Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum. He said he told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And here is Tatum. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Tatum no good. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Miami. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now, here's Tatum. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Good on the triple.
Jason Tatum has built such consistency from beyond the arc. Doesn't matter if there's a contest or not.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Stolen by Hero. In transition, here comes Miami. Shoots over White. Hero no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Hero against Holiday. Out to White. It's tipped. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Yes, that goes in.
But gets it up quickly over the defenders. Rozier with the stop and pop.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Outside Holiday. Porzingis with a screen on Rozier. Holiday finds Porzingis. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Porzingis sets the pick for Holiday. Buries the long-range jumper.
This guy's so accurate from outside the arc. You wish Holiday was more aggressive from range.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Bam Adebayo.
And the nature of big men in the league has evolved, and he's a perfect example of how valuable a guy like this can be on your team. He's had a tremendous stretch of basketball here lately.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Jovic passes to Oladipo. Here's Jovic, guarded by Mason. That's tipped. Down low. Jamison, no luck. The Heat trail by 3. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Hardaway for 3. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Mason with a screen on Oladipo. Inside. Shots good from Mason. Mason's got his second bucket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hardaway passes to Jovic. Back to Hardaway. Over Mason. Miami no good on that time either.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They set the pick. The tray. And no good. It'll count. Unable to get that one. And so it's Boston heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Celtics leading by 7. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jamison. Tatum out there with Mason. And it's Walsh in at the 3. The small forward. And the slam dunk by Jamison.
How about Jason Tatum with a little pocket pass in the pick and roll? That's nice.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Hardaway. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Here's Jovic, still scoreless. Pass to Oladipo. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Well, we know Oladipo is an elite dunker, one of the most creative guys when he's at the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Pritchard to the middle. Here's Jamison. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Drew Holiday fourth.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's Oladipo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Drew Holiday. He's right around 5 points a night, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Love's checked in for Miami. Josh Christopher comes in for Hodges. Porzingis with a screen on Oladipo. And it's Josh Christopher with the foul. That's his first foul. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat.
Now in the game, number 55, Duncan Robinson.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Porzingis sets the pick for Tatum. A second chance effort, and it's Porzingis laying it in. Porzingis has got the lead up to 11 now for the Celtics.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Love with the screen on Holiday. Oladipo goes in, and then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there.
That free throw good from Porzingis. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
How about Porzingis? Shrugs off the hit. That work in the weight room paying off already. You gotta love the time he's put in to make himself a challenge.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here's a look at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Boston. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Heat trail by 11. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But, you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
The first one falls. The Heat making a switch here. Highsmith is checked in. And then for Boston, Jaylen Brown comes in for Jamison. And it's White in for Jason Tatum. Jaquez hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Rozier against Holiday. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Drew Holiday, an absolute technician in pick and roll action, makes the right read.
Pass to Highsmith. 1:31 left in the first half. Now, Hero. White covering. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
The Heat trail by 13. Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Over Porzingis. And again, it's the Heat missing. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the inside. Rozier with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Here's Jaquez. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
Miami shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Jaquez. Jamison is checked in for the Celtics. Jaquez hits both of them.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Screen by Porzingis. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for Boston.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hero against White. Clock at 6. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
28.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, shots. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Just need to get our legs under us for the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hello, everybody. We'll break down the action shortly, but first, a glance at how the Eastern Conference standings are stacking up as the season winds down.
Taking a look here now at Boston. Sitting in first place, they've taken care of business. With the playoffs fast approaching, they're where they need to be.
And we'll see how that home court advantage translates down the stretch. And now taking a look at the first half of this game, hard not to be in awe of what Porzingis is doing right now.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying people, even when they run 2 at him.
They could have run 5 at him, Shaq, and he'd still be knocking it down.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Celtics leading by 11. Wing pairing will be Hero and Jaquez Jr. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 seed. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with.
You know, when Porzingis is coming off as the cutter in a pick and roll, his desire is to score and finish the play.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And it's off from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Well, that's what you call speed, being the difference in transition. Off the steal, Derek White so heads up.
Jaquez outside. They set the screen. And stolen by Tatum. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got 6.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Boston. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And checking out Miami, right now quite a ways down below.
And for the Celtics, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Jaquez with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. #1, Porzingis, and of course, Jason Tatum.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
90 seconds now into the second half. Tatum a screen. Holiday the pass to Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Hero. He's got 7. The 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hero's got 10 points in the game.
And savvy play by Hero, using the pull-up jumper to catch the defense off guard.
Porzingis with a screen on Rozier. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The shot by Holiday, no good. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 17. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, the evolution of Scary Terry as a creator for others. Really nice ball movement there.
Now here is Holiday. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
He'd have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Hero. 10 points for him. Jaquez with a wide open look. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Tatum no good.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Hero with it. He's picked up by White. Got that one up quick. That's 12 points for Tyler Hero.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Tatum a screen. To the paint. Emphatic finish by Tatum.
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick-and-roll action.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The team's changing it up here. We have the break in the action. Let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Celtics.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
The Heat trail by 15. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Jaquez. Back to Oladipo. Heat moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Shoots the 3. Here's Hardaway. Rebounded by the Celtics. They led by as many as 18 points. 41 seconds left in the third. Pritchard passes to Mason. Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Mason with a screen on Jaquez. Brown with the bucket.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Celtics leading by 18.
They can close out the quarter if they want to.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Here's Jamison. And that's collected by Love. It's Oladipo on the wing. No good with the triple. And so it's the Boston Celtics with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, all about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. We've got Tatum. Mason is out there with Jamison. And it's Tillman in at the 4 spot. Here is Hodges. Good work there as it goes. Hodges has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Miami. Here's Pritchard. Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Jamison with a screen for Tatum. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Celtics leading by 16. It's stolen. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Oladipo. Tillman grabs the miss.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play called, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Tatum, following the score by Miami. Fires from the wing. Hardaway with the steal. In transition, here comes Miami. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, this has to help Hardaway Jr.'s confidence. You'd like to see him make an impact on both ends.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jamison. Brown comes in for Tillman. Derek White's checked in for Mason. And it's Holiday in for Pritchard. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Tatum. Inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Hawkins with the ball. He's picked up by White. And a wide open look for Hero. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Brown inside. Adebayo on him. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Celtics leading by 9. White looking around. To end the drought. A three-pointer is right on target.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is Brown. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 14.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Heroes got 11 points here in just the second half. The Celtics have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
All right, Drew Holiday, we see you. He wanted to get right back with that three-point shot.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. 1:31 left here in the fourth quarter. Hero, that's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. 20 points for Tyler Hero.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Tatum with the screen on Rozier. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Heat trail by 12. Here's Hero. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Celtics.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And one thing about this team, they never stop pushing the envelope. Fantastic year already with 65 wins, and tonight making it 66. Very impressive.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Porzingis.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Holiday with it. Picked off in midair. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. KP, you guys did a great job contesting shots and disrupting their offense. What did you like best about the defensive effort tonight?
I think from the beginning of the game, we just started off aggressive. We were connected defensively, and that's why we were able to stop them.
You got it done when it counted, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you for that, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Kristaps Porzingis.